Foi, amor. Sim. Sim. Tchau.
Ela passa infecção, não, rapote.
Rapote?
Era tipo.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. They're up and running then.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot.
And Del Piero!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Del Piero. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Iniesta running with intent. Iniesta.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man.
Ronaldinho! That's a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's been caught napping. Knocks it into space. Now there's a... It's Ronaldinho! Neymar makes a dash for it. Goes for goal!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Looking and the finish! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro. There will be a throw-in. What a throw-in.
Olha isso, meu Deus do céu, mano.
Really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's through here. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? There it is! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Del Piero. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Iniesta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. Hullet. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nicely spread. Nedved. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Eu não entendo é porque o cara não tá vindo, macho, né, de velho.
Cannavaro does well not to be outdone there. Oh, easy pickings.
Olha isso,
there.
mano, não é para estar de volante, velho.
And it's Hullet. Hullet driving, foul, and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So the Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Konyaspor come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Konyaspor can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Konyaspor definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Del Piero. And he is dashed. Del Piero! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Looking for a runner. Marcelo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Peraí, mano.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for
Tá
now?
bom,
Well, I
vida.
think he just is concentrating
Tá
on
ruim.
the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he welcomes it in. Nicely
Mas
shaped
doido,
cross.
fez que eu passo o pênalti à toa, mas tá doido, mano.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
E o jogo, filho da puta, fica roubando pro cara agora,
That
ô.
is quite
Filho de
remarkable.
rapaz.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear.
Público
Konya
presente
Sport
na
are
partida de
looking to
hoje,
go forward now.
60.332 espectadores.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. You won't be
Mas,
happy with
pelo
that
amor
one.
de Deus,
Now
cara.
it's Haaland.
Olha isso.
Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Corinthians really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Mas que porra é essa? Mas que tudo é falta, macho.
I think they just have to keep
Pelo
forcing the
amor de
issue and
Deus,
they'll get
cara.
clinical.
Olha. Olha de onde é que você é falta, mano. Tá doido, mano.
Well, the referee
Esse
has
filho
made
da
it pretty clear
puta,
now
velho.
that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was
Ah.
taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that
Meu
if I was in
Deus
that
do céu,
dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now it's Del Piero. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a foul, it's
Mas
in the box,
outro
it's a
pênalti,
penalty.
cara. Meu
And that is a
Deus do
huge
céu,
moment in the
mano.
context of the game.
Não existe isso aí não, cara. Não existe isso. Tá doido, cara. Fala o que for, mano. Outra chave lá. Patinho. Bullet.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Games hinge on moments like this.
19. Camisa 99.
Meu Deus do céu, olha, bota aí, ó.
A cool head was needed there,
Juiz,
but we got anything but.
Para a entrada de camisa 22.
Fica roubando agora aí o jogo, filho da puta.
Substituição em andamento.
Platini. That's going wide left. He is through here. Ball swinging up there. And it's in. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. Can he finish? Driving, it's Ronaldinho! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's destined for the flank. And here's the chance to counter. And This is Hullet.
O Gullit tem uma mania de...
And here's Haaland. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale. Platini. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply
Neymar,
breathtaking stuff.
Platini.
Konyaspor, he's in one-on-one. Oh, great keeping, snaffled out the danger.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Platini. Now it's Hullet. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, no joy this time. And the number on the board is 3. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. Konyaspor really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left...
Gullit. Ah, daí Neymar.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And he goes cross-field. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Skims one in. Oh, this looks sharp. Park Ji-sung. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played, well played. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Suarez. Marcelo providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real...
Getting up there! There it is! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack.
Vem, Ronaldo, pra mim, cara.
Ferran Torres. And here's Park Ji-sung. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't
Yes,
hurt with their backs to
Fala,
goal.
meu chapa. Como é que você tá?
No, he's not getting past him there. That's a shade optimistic. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. Monaco are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Konyaspor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Nedved. Ferran Torres, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nedved. Ronaldinho.
Tá jogando futebol?
É, mano.
Oh, the defence proved
Vai jogar com a
infallible
Bia
then, but that won't be the last
Cara,
they'll see of
talvez.
him.
Não tenho certeza ainda não.
Messi.
Tem problema se eu ficar aqui na cala, atrapalha tua live não?
Não, de boa.
Konyaspor can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pelo amor de Deus, Cefeira, a
It's
pior
Messi.
coisa do mundo é
Oh, now here's a
jogar...
good battle, bicep to
FPP.
bicep. Yeah,
Jogar o quê?
Só cai bot.
shifted it to the
FPP,
flank.
FPP no PUBG.
Now it's Iniesta. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Porque só tá caindo boot. Só boot.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Secante.
It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Luis Suarez. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. So, temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Konyaspor up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
É Magnata?
Yeah, I like the fact
Oi?
that there was a
falando
genuine
alguma
flow
coisa?
to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Konyaspor.
Sabe o que eu entendi, Cefeira?
Ah,
1-0 the score.
Sempre que você tá fazendo
certo?
live,
A diferença
você
dos
entra aí.
pés.
bem melhor, né?
Uhum. E da diferença dos pés,
Muito.
né?
Prendendo. Bora.
E Cefeiro,
Oi.
sempre que você tá fazendo live, você entra em alguma call do seu Discord.
Seu crio?
Não, eu tô dizendo, sempre que você faz live, você entra em alguma call desse Discord.
É.
Porque, tipo, esse Discord aqui é mais pra live, né?
Não. Jogo também. O pessoal entra pra jogar.
So we're off again.
Esse Discord foi feito agora, pô. Aí não tem.
Konyaspor can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Mas, tipo, o Smoke não tá jogando.
He's found a way through. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to
Ah, eu achei que eu ia cair
compromise.
com o bot aqui.
Nedved. He's found space here. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Ronaldinho.
É
Look
nada.
at the... And a chance!
Deixa eu ver se ele ficou.
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game.
Tá quanto aí,
Goes for a
Cefeiro?
shot!
Tá quanto aí?
Ganhando 1 a 0.
Você?
É.
So, their fourth corner of the game.
E eu tô aqui, torcendo pra que não caia cheatado.
Monaco have the chance to go the other way. No, again, there's no way through.
Acho que
Nedved
depois
is
passa
firing after that one.
Joga CS, sem Fero?
Não.
Jisung. That looks a good ball
Já
through.
jogou, né?
Luis Suarez.
Já não gostei não.
Konyaspor just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Cafu. Konyaspor have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Brilliantly cut out. Park Ji-sung. That's going wide left. And this is Park Ji-sung. Ferran Torres has it out wide and in space. He leaps for it! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty.
Sei quanto é falta,
The
não sei
referee
se um cara
has given
falta.
a free kick just outside the box.
Taking place.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Hullet. Chooses to go crossfield. Azar. Platini receives it in a... And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fala, Lilix! Ô, você torce pra que time do Brasil, mano? Corinthians, meu brother. Corinthians. Corinthians, Corinthians. Flash. Aí, muito bom, gosto, mano. É corintiano também? Ô, Flex, já seguiu nós lá na Kik e lá na Twitch lá, mano? Dá uma forcinha pra nós lá, amigão. Eu também sou corintiano. Oxi! E tu é ela? E não ele? Ele foi nada. Ô, louco. Ah, tá. Tamo junto. Ô, louco. Que bom então que você é corintiano. Mas tu gosta de futebol também? Não sei porquê, mas muito me confunde com... Não sei. Acho que é por nome, né? Lilix. 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 Sei lá. Sempre é meio difícil. Ó, o Marcos Reus. Eu queria ter pegado esse Marcos Reus aí, mas tá bom. Eu acho que faz parte, né? Ou não? Você já tá acostumado com isso? Eu amo futebol desde os meus 3 a 4 anos. Caraca, é difícil encontrar uma pessoa que gosta de futebol. Muito difícil. Mas tu joga também ou não? Baixa uma bolinha.
It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
Que merda.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's going to be down to him to dictate the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he's the sort of player, isn't he, that the team turns to in tough times.
Yeah, he's going to have to do an awful
Olha lá a
lot because of his
pirueta.
position. Regaining possession, shielding and covering that defence, distributing the ball and carrying it up the pitch at times. He's always willing to go that extra mile.
He's picked his way through, swings it across. Pepe gets it away. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Iniesta drives it in. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Puskas. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Puskas. Oh, can he get onto this? Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Del Piero. Spread to the right. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Neymar.
Sim, bastante, principalmente no TikTok.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, great shot.
Claro, jogo há 8 anos agora aqui na Itália e estou jogando pela base da Itália também. Mas o futebol é bem visto aí ou não? Na Itália?
When you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So a breakthrough already. Nedved. And here's Del Piero. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Cara, para, meu Deus do céu.
Fletcher.
Konyaspor really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He'll try from distance.
Sim, bastante. Tem. Muitos meninos aqui jogam bem. Mas não é igual ao futebol brasileiro, não, né? O futebol brasileiro tá acabado, velho. Tanto na parte masculina quanto feminina. Eu acho que é por conta dessas máfias, né? Sei lá.
And here's Del Piero. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desai gets across to intercept that. Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's defended
Cara,
very
24
well
que foi
against
pirueta,
those
velho.
tricky feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in. And this is Del Piero. That is a
Peraí,
jarring
já te respondo.
tackle. Apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Pô, tu faz live na Twitch também? Faço na Twitch sim. Dá uma exclamação Twitch lá. Aí no chat que aparece, se eu não me engano já tem aí.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Darren Fletcher has found the net here, of course. Puskas. And that's gone loose. Puskas, there's the shot!
Olha o que o cara ia fazer. Beleza, vou ver lá mais tarde. Valeu, tamo junto. Obrigadão, amigos.
That's very well played.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho goes short. Iniesta with a fine tackle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Marcelo. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Oxente.
There will be 1 minute at a
Neymar.
time.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Puskas. It's a good ball out wide. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Mas tenho que ver se consigo entrar, né? Porque se eu menor. Aí é foda. Não, pra assistir não. Pra assistir não precisa não.
And this could be the final action of the first half. The referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Konyaspor come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Ah, beleza. Porque um dia tentei, mas não deu, mas valeu. Mano, vou te seguir lá depois. Segue lá, fortalece nós lá, Lix, viu? Esquece não. Também tem a Kick, se tu quiser. Se não conseguir pela Twitch, entra pela Kick. E que é de boa também.
So into the second half.
Number 8.
Konyaspor can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Hullet. Nice looking ball. Now it's Platini. Platini!
Caramba, seu time é muito bom. Meu sonho é ter um time desse no eFootball. O que eu sofro mesmo aqui é só com um servidor, que é horrível.
Roberto Carlos is
Mas
looking
pro
to
outro lado é
influence the
bom.
game from out wide. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was alert to it. Over to the right flank. Now it's Messi. And that's played it. Oh, shooting chance!
Bola, velho. Que lindo
It's a
passo.
goal!
Nossa senhora.
Grant themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got
Meu
what it
Deus
takes
do
to
céu.
seize the initiative from
Esse
here.
cara deve ter ficado indignado, mano.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Konyaspor restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out towards the right wing.
Eu sabia que esse dois
Konyaspor perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for a
passou,
runner.
Nedved, cara.
Pass isn't the best.
Eita, se pega.
Pepe.
O Augusto.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for options for movement. That has been slung wide.
Boa.
They get a throw.
Já te respondo, viu?
And that is a little undercooked. Azar. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Platini. Now it's Messi. Played back. That's really well manoeuvred. Ronaldinho is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Sim, eu tenho um play aqui, mas não jogo muito nele. Vou instalar aqui no PC, aqui no... Aí nós jogamos se tu quiser. Vou perder claramente. Pronto! Dá certo, pô! Entra no meu Discord aí, beleza? Entra no meu Discord, dá uma exclamação Discord, que tu vai entrar no meu Discord. Aí nós jogamos. Sempre tem um pessoalzinho que joga aqui, entendeu? Mas é só mais amigável mesmo. Esse é o meu Discord de streaming.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Number 7, Nedved. Coming on the field is number 25,
And it's
Xavi.
Hullet. Puts
Substitution.
it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the pass is intercepted. Xavi, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Mas eu tenho que tirar
Closing
ainda.
in on the last quarter of an hour. Good running, strong and purposeful. Platini. That's going wide left.
Platini não sabe gostar. Ah, beleza, mano. Valeu demais. Não, que é isso? Tamo junto.
The energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vamos botar o Gareth Bale. O Gareth Bale vem pra cima.
Number
So we
11,
have further activity on the bench
Messi.
here.
Coming on to replace him is
Well,
number
that is one way to
17,
stop him.
Bale.
Azar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Se passa, velho.
Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Yamal quietly revving up. And this is Ronaldinho. That's an imaginative pass.
Boa, Vieira. Nossa.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Deixa eu botar ele de SA novamente aqui.
Yaya Toure. And here's Yamal. And it's Nedved. That's a cute ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil have their third corner. Bale getting this one clear. Konyaspor are looking to go forward now. Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Meu Deus, porra.
And here's Hullet. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Caraca, velho.
That is commitment.
Perdi
to
esse
the
gol nem
cause.
fudendo.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Decent chance!
Boa, Chave.
Lifts the roof! So is that it? Is
Quando derrota, não
this
se
the
preocupa
moment
mais, o
they
negócio é esse.
stole it? That was
O empate é
fabulous.
vitória.
The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
And there goes the final whistle.
Deu o gol pro cara, o cara não fez,
Have been
vacilou.
forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled
O cara só deu 3
themselves
chutes no
through.
gol, velho. Tem ver se não tem que fazer mesmo, não. Mas qual é o seu time? Ao natural. Gerard. 4 atacantes novamente, esses caras. 4 atacantes, 3 zagueiros, 1 lateral e 1 volante. Bora lá, né? Vamos brincar com esses caras. Se não tiver de A, né? Tira esses caras que tem A.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Nome do cara, quita logo.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation
Quita logo,
in the air.
mano. Meu
Game
Deus.
on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence.
É o famoso
If you're a
Ruiz,
team
né?
like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark. Mbappe!
Mano, eu tô indo jantar agora. Quando tiver live sua, eu vou estar presente. Valeu demais. Não, valeu você. Obrigado, mano. Valeu por colar na live. Tamo junto, viu, Lyrics?
Santos take the lead. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he
12
caught that.
vezes. Toda bola que eu mando vai bater num cara.
Konyaspor finding themselves
Acho que
unexpectedly
esse cara deve
behind.
estar muito confiante. Ó,
Here's Mbappe. Now it's Raul. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Shot, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Towering header! Deftly away. And it's Vieira. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's there to belt it away.
você sabe que tu não vai ganhar nada daqui. Ô, mano, meu Deus do céu. O problema, velho, é que os caras...
In the face of danger that was growing. Tele, he's through on goal here. Konyaspor are behind here despite their domination of possession. Looking for the run. He has a look up. It's net!
Sabe que tá feio.
He's straight offside. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. And here's Del Piero. It's run loose here. In with the challenge.
Kanté triscou com medo.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved knocks it out wide. Iniesta crosses. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Garoto, mas faz o gol. Tem problema. Ah, já tu pede. Eu tomei aquele gol de vacilo.
And it's Nedved. And the whistle's
Meu
gone,
Deus. Mano,
presumably for offside.
o jogo passa pro cara errado, velho. Eu dei no Messi. Caraca. Meu Deus do céu, mano.
Konyaspor are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's a sharp little ball here. Iniesta. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. Akanji cuts it out. Marcelo. Upamecano. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Paul. Now this could... There's the shot!
Mas não posso abrir meu meio, cara. Neymar tá puxando, eu tô abrindo meio direto. Tu é doido, né, Leandro?
Ronaldinho. This is promising. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got
Isso é o
rid
povo
because
que
he was
chega,
under
velho.
pressure.
A por lá da Itália.
His positioning was spot on. And it's Nedved.
Ah, Nedved, cara.
Played out to the left flank. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Olha isso, velho. Mano, eu dou um chute no gol, o cara não pega no gol, mano.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's going across goal. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Mbappe. Iniesta. And it's Messi.
Meu Deus do céu, Nedved. Fica na frente do cara, mano.
He's in plenty of space here.
There they go.
Boa,
Hunting
Marcelo.
again.
Iniesta.
There will be 1 minute added
Now
time.
it's Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Desai. That's going wide left. Iniesta. That's tidy. Ronaldinho. That
Olha
brings the
esse
first
cara
half
dá
to a
no
close.
Ronaldinho.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder today to please
Konyaspor
take all
currently
bidons
behind
located
by
the
1 goal to
entrance
0
gates.
at the break.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Del Piero.
Gets us going once more.
Number 8.
Konyaspor can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
Mas é só gol de vacilo, mas que eu tomo. A carta do cara, meu jogador não se bate com a carta do cara, velho. Pelo amor de Deus, o cara dá 300, 400 conto num jogador rei. Deixa pra perder pra um jogador rei desse, velho. Olha isso. Tá doido, velho.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
It's Ronaldinho! And he hits the net. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Konyaspor cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Neymar. It's a throw in. That's a little off target. Konyaspor do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Hullet. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. And it's Xavi. Spread out to the left. He's got away. And a chance! And there's a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening
Falta
now.
pra ele. Beleza. Meu jogador vai tocar a bola. Aí é falta. Mano, tá vendo como esse jogo é muito idiota, velho? Meu Deus do céu, mano. Jogo lazarento da miséria, mano. Pensei que ia ser gol. 3 chutes do Mbappé, 2 é gol. É foda.
That was hit with real ferocity.
Tries to pass it
Deixa de ser jumento, lazarento, mano.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared.
He's had a shot! Chance again? No.
Santos really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Meu Deus do céu, Cruyff, macho.
Kante running with intent. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Konyaspor perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Substitution on the field. Number
So
10,
we have movement on both benches.
Ronaldinho. Number 11,
Akanji,
Messi.
almost
Coming on the
75
field.
minutes on the clock now.
Number 18, Hazard.
Cruyff,
Number 13, Seedorf. Substitutions
opting
taking
here for
place.
strength in numbers. And this is Hullet, and Hullet! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And here's Hullet.
Bora Seedorf, macho.
They want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's been hooked away. And it's Neymar. Great vision. Sola!
Mano, olha isso, velho. Tu é doido, cara. Mano, é gol, vai sim, lógica, velho.
Peach. back. And
Olha
wow,
isso,
he
mano.
has given
Meu
that
Deus do
a
céu,
right-on
mano.
hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And when the manager ccalled on him, he was only
Bora,
too
gol
happy
esse
to repay
cara.
that
Mano, um
favour.
gol lento de
I
pra
think
dar
the
um
manager's
passe,
claiming an
mano.
assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Tá doido, velho.
And smartly reclaimed. Crosses in it. He leaps for it.
Olha o gol que o cara perde, mano. Meu Deus do céu.
And this is
There will be
Cruyff.
5 minutes added time.
And this is Paulette. Chance!
O Gullit nunca que ia perder um gol
Nearly,
desse, mano.
but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Ah, o cara reclama tempo. Lazarento ruim. Bicho da miséria, velho.
Marcelo. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Konyaspor have a free kick. Looking for a runner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
É doido, toma um gol rei daquele dali, velho. Aí o cara ficar indignado, mano.
But that signals the
O time
very
do cara. A Colômbia tem que ajeitar, mano. É sem lógica isso aí,
can
mano.
justifiably find this a hard one.
O cara dá 3 chutes, 3 gols. 2 chutes, 2 gols. Eu só pego pra time rei ruim, velho. Não é nem time bom.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ronaldinho is offering a right smile there.
Konyaspor with the corner, there first. Point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's having a hit! Oh, Messi! Boy, he struck that clean. Belletti.
Ai, se pega,
Too
mano.
much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he's forced to go back. Hullet. And it's Hullet. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Marcelo looking to hit the byline here. And it's Vieira. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tries one from range. That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for a runner. And this is Nedved. Now it's Iniesta. Look at the space. Nedved! They've scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Shot! In he goes
Mano,
again!
que porra assim? Ninguém pega o Gullit não, cara. O cara saiu, eu dei bote, ninguém pega ele, velho. Três caras, mano, dando bote. Sai daí, ó.
And analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Tá aí, macho, eu fico puto essas coisas, mano.
Because they just don't give up on anything.
We're looking at Del Piero! And here's Messi. Vieira. Distributed tidily. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Platini. He's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, sweet feet.
Oh, shit, eu parei,
Foul
cara.
and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Jogo que
He
embaça.
stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team.
Messi!
Tô vacilando.
Wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! and truly turned on its head. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. And it's Hullet.
Mano, que detalhe tá fazendo
Good,
aqui,
strong
velho.
midfield running here. Nedved. Messi. That's beautifully weighted.
Tá doido.
Zanetti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Del Piero.
Para, mano. Toca logo na Advent, jogo filha da puta.
Lazio with the clearance.
Porra, mano. Toma no cu.
Whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Bola errada demais. O cara bota lá no
It's been
Nedved,
drills and
velho.
spills at either end in the first half.
Tá
Neither
doido.
side really seizing the initiative.
Nedved
Both
passando do
teams
outro
still
lado,
very
mano.
much in it.
Cara, 3 chutes e 3 gols. Onde que pode isso?
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Vai-se proceder a uma substituição. O número 2
Down to business again.
abandona o relvado e vai entrar
Well, I
o
think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Nedved. Iniesta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Olha isso, velho.
And the
Tá
counter is
doido.
on. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Iniesta. Now can he find a finish?
Ó, olha! Olha isso! Vai te lascar, jogo, mano. Mas que pode, velho?
You might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Jogo filho da
Zanetti
puta,
is there
mano.
to clear.
Tá doido, velho. O cara leva o drible, o cara fica em pé. Tá bom. Jura?
Vamos dar uma substituição.
Some really good ball movement. Platini is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Thuram. Driven in. Oh, it's hit the post. Tevez is flagged offside. And here's Tevez. Oh, nice touch. Makalele defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
Meu Deus do
That's great
céu, mano.
positioning. So good.
Vai,
for
vai lá, velho.
Well, it's not the
Olha
best when
isso,
it comes
mano.
to decision making.
Para, velho. Tu é
Okay,
doido, mano.
initially,
É
he
muito
probably wasn't
roubalheira,
in the
velho.
space to hold on to it, but the long
Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee has just said play on. Platini makes a dash for it. Oh, well measured. And this is Hullet. Shapes to shoot.
O Pulisic perde um gol desse, mano. Como é que pode,
It's the
velho?
sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
Shifted it to the flank. Crosses it. Oh, good effort. Oh,
Ah, eu já vi que é
crossbar.
handicap. Handicap.
Gets it clear.
Tá
Well,
doido,
there's
filho.
plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and
Ó,
eventually things might change
handicap
for
na
you.
certa, filho. Isso aí.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hullet plays it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Ah, não. Handicap na certa. Tem nem o que fazer.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Xavi. Good purposeful running this. Now the Tevez! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Oh, it's come loose. The final 5 minutes. And Hullet!
Konyaspor really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Driving on and making good progress. Platini. Now it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 minutos de
Takes a
É,
shot!
tem que fazer. Tem que fazer. Boa aí, na cara dura. Jogo filha da puta. Jogo é uma desgraça,
One
velho.
sweeping move,
Tá
executed
doido,
with
filho.
deadly efficiency.
Look,
Tem que
if you want to be
fazer
effective
mesmo.
on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really
Tu é doido, você não é de cor não, velho. Tanto gol perdido aí, velho. Do Pulisic. 14 chute contra 4. O cara deu 4 chutes. 4 chutes. 3 foi gol, mano. Toma no cu, velho. Que jogo ladrão do caceta, mano. Cara, é 24 horas de handicap. Aí o povo disse, ah, tem handicap não. Que não tem handicap o quê? É só analisar esse jogo aí, ó. Tá doido? É o outro jogador de Azinho, ó. Filha da puta de A. Meu Deus do céu. Olha o cara, mano. O time do cara, o cara tá de A, velho. Meu Deus do céu, mano.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in
Toda bola vai ser
midfield
interceptada,
without
velho.
losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
Fiore, looking for a runner. Forced to go back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
A bola que o cara dá, mano, pro Messi. Eu dou só totozinho, mano. Meu Deus do céu, velho.
Well, that looks a decent ball. This is Del Piero.
Ó,
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Searching passes played there. Vitinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. That could spell trouble. Nice control. Iniesta.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Messi. No, he can't get past him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
A meta tá aí, mas fica puxando o jogador dele, velho.
Van Nistelrooy proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle
Ah,
too.
doido.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Beckenbauer. Davids. Throw it. Showing great feet there. Spread neatly. Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Nedved. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well
Quer
placed
cair,
to
faz
deal with that.
goleirão, ó. Ó. Ela vai puxando o goleiro, ó. Ó. Ah, faz, ó.
And we have our very first corner. That's not going far. Cannavaro, always a very imposing presence at the back. Half an hour played now. Looking to play him in. Marcelo. Oh, good spread. Pass is just off target. Vitinha to Thuram. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vitinha. Showing good feet. Thuram. This looks promising. And this is great chance!
É o gol que eu tomo, velho. É o gol que eu tomo, mano. O cara não trisca de jeito nenhum no outro, velho. Ah, doido, mano. Acaba de ficar indignado mesmo, velho. Isso aí, ó.
What a
Jogar
delicious
lixo, velho.
finish. That is
A
immaculate.
desgraça que perde,
Oh,
mano.
what a touch. I mean, how good was that?
Ah,
Poetry in
doido.
motion.
Number 11.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ronaldinho is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Goes for a shot!
Faz não.
No, just
O cara de frente
not
do gol não faz. Agora o cara
He looks a
lá
little annoyed
fora
with
de
himself,
ângulo
Peter,
faz.
but he
Tá
hit it
bom.
well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Tá doido, filho.
Fiore. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Always onto this. Takes a shot!
Ah, não, filho. Ai, velho.
He's stuck it away.
Tá doido. Marcelo nem encosta perto dele. Fábio Cannavaro era pra encostar nele, não encosta, mano.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was
Fracassado no
being
meio da
body-checked,
miséria, mano. O cara é um
Peter, and then
fracassado
the
de
next
jogo de
minute, it's
ar.
in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan are sitting pretty. 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Olha isso, velho. Olha que cair a faca. Porra, mano. Deixa de mentira, velho. Tá aí.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
Hello, everybody.
That
and this
certainly
is a
seems
quick
to be the
reminder
case.
to let you know that
Well,
you'll be able
both
to catch
half-time
today's
team
match
talks will undergo
broadcast
change
live
now.
on our
One will be
FM
solid,
station.
the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Del Piero. Number 8,
Passar 2 anos. O Lazaro em turno.
coming on the field. Number 20,
Uma hora todo mundo acaba.
number
E aí é
23,
bom que acaba que tu não consegue nem mexer.
Platini.
So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ó, volta pro cara, mano. Volta pro cara, velho.
Davids.
Meu Deus do céu, mano.
Pass somewhat off target.
Daí, ó.
Driving on and making good progress. Platini. Ronaldinho. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear.
O Vitinho ganhou todas de cabeça, mas deixa de mentira, Jô. Tá doido, velho.
Tries to thread one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Davids. And it's Hullet.
É o Gullit, macho. Meu Deus do céu, mano. É só triscar no cara, velho. O cara não tem um corpo, mano. Olha isso, o cara dando bote sozinho. Tá aí, ó.
Probably the best option. Konyaspor perhaps contemplating their next change here. Fiore. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He slings it in. Messi! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Olha isso. Tá doido, filho.
Messi. Well seen.
Oh.
Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Ronaldinho. Number 7, Nedved. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 22, Neymar. Number 25, Xavi.
Davids,
Number 21,
Beckenbauer,
Johan Cruyff.
Desai,
Substitutions taking place.
Raya. Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cruyff! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? No, he wasn't going to let him pass.
Fraco. Mano, o cara que joga com um time desse é fracassado mesmo. O cara é um fracassado esse cara, velho. Tá doido.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Xavi. And this is made shapes to shoot.
Ah, não, filho. Tá doido.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Xavi. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's
Tô te dizendo, velho, o jogo não ajuda não, mano. Olha isso aí, olha isso aí. Meu Deus do céu, velho. O cara come o tempo todo. Vai te lascar, juiz. Fudeu, mano. Tá doido.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Shevchenko. Lovely, now then. Decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Sao Paulo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Konyaspor have the chance to go the other way. This is Del Piero.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And this is Ronaldinho. And he's gone backward here. And here's the chance to counter. Driving forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Iniesta, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, good spread. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Konyaspor still without a single shot on target. De Ligt, always a very imposing presence at the back. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Iniesta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Ronaldinho. Clipped into space.
Sao Paulo definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
In towards the back stick. Timber. Roberto Carlos. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Iniesta. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's in on goal. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Ronaldinho. And here's Nedved. Nedved! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And the shot! Oh, super goal!
Fala, seu gay!
True class! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to
Tô
hit
falando
it with...
mutado aqui, ó.
Onde, safada?
Tá falando mutado,
Yeah,
cara.
just as the manager's
Meu
been
Deus
reminding
do
his
céu,
players,
cara.
this is the
Isso foi
time
que eu
where they
faço sair
can't
daquele
afford to let
Discord.
their focus slip.
Poxa, acabei de chegar em casa arrombado.
Oh, that's
Aí foi.
neat.
E aí, tá falando o quê?
Throw.
Mano, eu vou colar num público espiar ali, mais tarde eu vou num Red Dead, mano.
Pô, tô doido pra jogar Red Dead, velho. Só que, sei lá, eu não sei, mano.
Pô, tá, nós estamos jogando modo online, mano, é gostosinho. De vez em quando aparece uns hacks pra trollar o rolê, mas, porra,
É, mano, eu acho.
gostosinho.
Eu vi uns vídeos. Tá dando um público?
Dá, mano, dá na kick ali, claro, depende muito do horário. Na kick ali, entre o Red e o Cubo, cheguei a pegar 15, 20, tu chegou a bater 15. Essa madrugada, essa noite passada, essa madrugada bateu. É que meu público ficou muito travado no Ark, né, mano? Tipo, a piada, o que ferveu pra mim foi na época de Ark mesmo, assim, velho.
You don't keep those
O
hands.
Ark também é bom, né?
He knew, he
É
just
bom pra caralho.
knew.
Oh, that's an
Mas
incredible
é, tipo assim, meu
shot. The
público ele é
diff
muito
and the
focado nisso
curl he
daí, né,
managed to get
cara?
on it.
Então,
Impeccable
Tem que focar no multigame, né?
É isso que eu tô tentando, mano. Então fica muito enjoativo isso aqui mesmo.
All to do
Né?
again. Foul and a
verdade.
free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing
Mas de
about.
boa, só sentei pra dar uma trollada aí.
E o que
Aí
tem,
eu
mano?
vou colar com as cabeças de caixa d'água lá, daí se quiser colar é nóis.
Beleza,
Well, I
mano.
suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to
Valeu,
let
meu
your
querido.
opponent
Valeu,
score,
valeu,
so he had
Eu
no
quitei.
other option.
Roubalheiro do caceta, mano. Tu é de tomar no teu cu, jogo. Jogo é uma roubalheira da peste, velho. Te lascar.
That's it.
Mentir pra
Many thanks to Jim
porra.
Beglin. That's all we have time for.
Tá, pô, mano. Vai te lascar, mano. Cara da carrinha é 24 horas roubando, mano, esse jogo. Mano, sem lógica demais isso aí. Eu vi no site oficial agora. Ferdinand era, acho que era só proposta. Tá horrível, mano, esse jogo, velho. Tu é doido, mano. É 24 horas os caras roubando. É 24 horas os caras roubando, mas tá doido, mano. Não.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
Rapaz, eu tenho que jogar a partida, macho. Tá doido?